what's going on, guys? This is HDX here. Wednesday night is one heck of a night, I tell you. From the season premiere of American Horror Story to the 20th season premiere of South Park to the biggest event of them all, the Final Four of the WWE's Cruiserweight Classic tournament. Yes, sirree! The CWC Final Four fucking ruled! And I am just lost for words of how amazing the Final Four is. I mean, ended in a spectacular note. Alright, let me scratch that. The entire Cruiserweight Classic tournament was just 32 Cruiserweight, Junior weight, and light heavyweight competitors from all over the world. Yes, sir, 32 competitors from different backgrounds, from different walks of life, with so many different styles. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing. Yes, sirree, from the high-flying acrobatic moves to the strong style that is originating in Japan to the lucha libre style in Mexico to technical wrestling, brawling, it was just all showcased in the Cruiserweight Classic. Yes, sirree, it was an amazing tournament, and every match was just amazing. I mean, just so hard to ignore. Never had a bad match. They were in that ring, working their hearts out day in and day out, and make the fans at Full Sail University and people who ordered the WWE Network happy. Heck, including myself, I loved the tournament. And then there were the Final Four. Zack Sabre Jr. from the United Kingdom, Gran Metalik, formerly known as Máscara Dorada from Mexico, the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi from Japan, and last but not least, TJ Perkins from the Philippines. Yes, sir, these four were in the finale of the CWC, and let me tell you, they did an amazing job. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so the finale begins with the first match between Gran Metalik representing Mexico versus Zack Sabre Jr. representing the Great Britain. And Zack Sabre Jr. comes into the arena wearing his trademark Union Jack jacket into the ring. And then Gran Metalik comes in, and as you can see here, he gives the handshake to show sportsmanship, and the match begins! And it starts off in a fast note as Gran Metalik flies into the ring and lands on Zack Sabre Jr. Kaboom! Holy mackerel! Let me tell you, that backflip just looks awesome! And the crowd went completely nuts. Then Zack Sabre Jr. pulls off one of his amazing moves involving his technical craft here. He's an amazing technical wrestler in the ring. And then kaboom! And then boom! And then boom! And then boom! Gran Metalik and Sabre Jr. going at it, punching it. And then bow! Holy mackerel! These two were banging each other left and right, left and right. And after so many spots and so many bumps, then boom! Gran Metalik pulls it with a 1, 2, 3. And then your winner is Gran Metalik from Mexico as he moves on to the finals. And as you can see here from the bracket, Gran Metalik is now one of the two that is going to be heading to the finals. Now it's time to move on to the next match. The second and final match of the Touri finale is between the Kota Ibushi versus TJ Perkins. And let me tell you, it's one hell of a treat of a match, just like the first. As you can see here, Ibushi and Perkins shake hands for showmanship. And when the bell rings, the match became underway as Kota Ibushi goes in. He gets into the second turnbuckle, and then TJ Perkins could kick it. Boom! La! Ba! And, oh man, Kota Ibushi is falling down right into the apron mat. Holy mackerel! And then the Golden Star pulls in a pin. 1, 2, and nobody home. TJ Perkins kicked out. And then the Golden Star pulls out the Golden Star press. And he kicked out again. Holy mackerel! And then TJ Perkins hauled the move. And it wasn't even not finished by submission. It was ended when the time limit ended. And then it led to a decision. And then guess who won? TJ Perkins won by a decision. The Filipino superstar formerly known as Mannequin TNA has moved on to the grand finals of the CWC tournament. And now before I go any further here, I want to say that, those two, they are very great athletes, and the two matches within the semifinals was just amazing. I was expecting a Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kota Ibushi dream final. This was the dream final that I called it right at the beginning of the tournament. I mean, think about it. I mean, Zack Sabre Jr.'s technical craft versus the high-flying awesomeness of Kota Ibushi. I mean, that would have been an amazing dream finale. But at the end of the day, either way, we're always going to have an amazing match because, like, cruiserweights are they're the most amazing competitors inside a wrestling ring. I mean, their craft is always awesome. Whenever it's high flying, whenever it's technical, strong style, or a combination of the two of some sort. And see, so many combinations, it always gives us great stuff. And also, Gran Metalik and TJ Perkins are already signed to WWE, and they're going to be heading to the Raw roster as part of the Cruiserweight division. So it kind of makes sense. And Ibushi has no intentions of signing at the WWE. He wants to go back to Japan and wrestle for the DDT promotions once again and eventually go back to New Japan. So we'll just see what happens. And now for the moment of truth. The finals for the CWC tournament for this very trophy. TJ Perkins and Gran Metalik step into the ring. And guess who showed up? The COO and Executive Vice President of Talent and Creative, Triple H, introducing a brand new belt, just as expected, the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And it's purple and it looks really nice. And Triple H said not only the winner will take home the trophy, but to be the inaugural WWE Cruiserweight Champion. And the finals begin, and let me tell you, these two can go. These two pulled out all the stops, as you can see here. An amazing hurricanrana right into the outside of the apron. And then look at this, another hurricanrana by Gran Metalik after Perkins. And kaboom, bam, crash and burn. And holy mackerel. Let me tell you, I was just so amazed by the two. And let me tell you, and at the end, Perkins, he pulled out a submission move on Gran Metalik. He tapped out, and your winner of the Cruiserweight Classic and the inaugural WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the Filipino superstar, none other than TJ Perkins. Let me tell you, he has lived this dream, and now he is going to be the top star in the Cruiserweight division of the Raw brand. And as you can see, Perkins, man, he is basking in the glory as the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion. And that was the end of an amazing tournament. An awesome tournament, a spectacular tournament. And I can't wait to see the Cruiserweights in action at Monday Night Raw this Monday. The Cruiserweight Classic is an amazing tournament, and I can't wait to see it again next year. Alright, I'm going to wrap this video up by saying, hey, give this video a thumbs up, comment down, tell me what you think about the tournament, and definitely subscribe. This is HDX signing out. Have a good one.